Yes guys, what's good? It's your boy Flicks back with another round of Premier League predictions. Week 16 now in the Premier League. Obviously, once again, they are tasty fixtures. As always, you know what I mean, in the Premier League, it's becoming, it's hotting up now. It's hotting up. Obviously, Arsenal still sitting top of the league. But how many of you thought they would drop points last weekend against Aston Villa? I said before the game, 2-1 Villa, not going to lie, and I got it bang on. I really thought Villa would give them a game, and it turned out that way. They got a last, literally dying seconds winner, and what a way to win the game, especially being at Villa Park as well. So any of you watching this, if you're a Villa fan, then I'm sure you're on a high right now, because Villa are on a high right now. They're on a run. And obviously, there's talk of them being title contenders. Early days, you never know. If the likes of Leicester City can do it, I know it's quite some time ago now, but if Leicester can do it, why can't Aston Villa? You know what I mean? The Premier League, the way it's looking right now, is it's wide open. It's wide open. The points are so tight. So tight. But as we all know, there's a long way to go. A long way to go. So we've got some tasty fixtures once again in week 16. There's only a few fixtures, because obviously there's a lot more on the Sunday. So Chelsea, Everton, Liverpool, Brighton, Burnley take on Fulham, and Arsenal are at the Emirates against Wolves. Then on the Sunday, Palace take on Man City, Forest take on my team Tottenham. Sunderland, this is going to be an interesting one. Sunderland take on Newcastle. Oh boy, that's going to be a game and a half. West Ham take on the very informed Aston Villa, and Brentford and Leeds. Then on the Monday, Man United play again on a Monday night. They take on Bournemouth. Roll the intro and I'll crack on with the rest of my Premier League predictions for week 16. Come on. So yes guys, if you are new to my channel right now, or you've just, you know, if you've obviously watched my videos before, etc., you know what I mean, get subscribing, hit subscribe please, because I'm seeing the majority are watching my videos but not hitting that subscribe button. So please subscribe, smash a like, have your say in the comment section. Do you think your team will win, lose or draw? Let's see your thoughts in the comment section, guys. So obviously, like I said, with the fixtures, it's once again, as always in the Premier League, tasty fixtures. And mathematically, can't get my words out. Mathematically, it's wide open. It's wide open now. To think Arsenal were, gosh, only a few weeks ago they were roughly about 6 or 7 points clear, maybe 9 points if I remember rightly. Hit me up in the comments if I got that wrong. I'm thinking about it now quickly. I'm 9 points. They were 9 points clear of like the likes of Man City, Chelsea at the time. Now it's the gap's closed right up. So the pressure's on Arsenal, especially after dropping points against Aston Villa. But now they've got Wolves. Now we all know Wolves are sitting rock bottom. In week 16, they have not won a game yet. Still on 0. They've only picked up 2 points. Obviously, one of those points were from Spurs, where they nearly did beat Spurs. It was only thanks to a João Plenia getting the equaliser. So, at the end of the day, you never know. This could be where Wolves actually pick up their first 3 points. It would be so funny. Obviously, me being a Spurs fan, that would be hilarious. But you never know. The Premier League, as we all know, is so unpredictable. So that would be interesting there. And obviously, on the Sunday, Sunderland take on Newcastle at the Stadium of Light. Now, again, like the Arsenal game, this one here will be very interesting. A derby, Tyneside derby, Sunderland versus Newcastle. What are your thoughts on that one? Another interesting one again at the same time. 2 p.m. kickoff on the Sunday is Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park against Manchester City. Now we all know Selhurst Park can be a bit of a dodgy place for some teams, so that would be interesting there. Obviously Leeds is another one. They obviously there were 2 goals down against Liverpool last weekend, and somehow they managed to pull it back. Obviously, Liverpool thought they got the winner, and then the 96th minute roughly, Leeds got an equaliser. So it's been a crazy couple of weekends actually for Leeds fans. So they're away to Brentford, and obviously on the Monday, Monday being another interesting one. Can Man United get back-to-back wins when they come up against Bournemouth at Old Trafford? Interesting. So as always, hit us up in the comments on your thoughts on that one. Now I'm going to bang in my my scoreline predictions for week 16. Stay tuned. So yes, guys, up first, Chelsea, Everton. Now this is going to be an interesting one. Can Chelsea actually get a win? Obviously they dropped points against Bournemouth last weekend. So Everton, man, they can test you. They can really test you. But I feel with Chelsea, obviously it being at Stamford Bridge in their own backyard, I feel Chelsea will just edge this one. So I'm going to say Chelsea 2, Everton 1. Liverpool take on Brighton. Now, Liverpool they started off all right early couple of weeks of the Premier League, and then the form just dipped massively. Obviously, the talks of Salah, he's been dropped now. He's starting to come out with his comments now. Saying, I don't need to go deep into that, but you know what's been going on. So Brighton again, they can really turn up and take anyone on. So do you know what? I feel Brighton can get something here. I really can. Do you know what? I'm gonna go with a draw. There's going to be goals in this one. I'm going to say Liverpool 2, Brighton 2. Then up next, Burnley. Burnley are not really having a good time right now in the Premier League. They're at home. They take on Fulham. I feel Scotty Parker's Burnley they're going to lose this one as well. Do you know what? I'm going to say Burnley 1, Fulham 3 for that one. Then the last game on the Saturday is Arsenal at the Emirates taking on a very poor Wolves side. But could this be the weekend where Wolves actually get something? Could this be their first 3 points? Obviously on paper, it won't be. It'll be an absolute demolition, the way Arsenal been playing. But can Arsenal bounce back after their defeat against Aston Villa? I'm going to say an Arsenal win. Hate to say that, me being a Spurs fan, but, I feel Arsenal going to get back to winning ways, especially being in their own backyard for this weekend. So I'm going to say Arsenal 3, Wolves 0. Then on the Sunday and Monday night game, so obviously kicking off on the Sunday, Crystal Palace taking on Man City. I can see Man City taking on Man City to the fullest, but I feel Man City might just edge this one. So I'm going to say Crystal Palace 1, Man City 2. Then Nottingham Forest take on Tottenham Hotspur. I feel Tottenham are going to... They've hit some form now. They got 3 points last weekend. Back at the lane. Obviously bagged another 3 points in the Champions League against Slavia Prague. So they've hit some form. Got a bit of momentum, bit of spirit going on right now. And Thomas Frank's got that. It just eased a little bit of pressure off him, just a little bit. So I feel Tottenham are going to get another win here. I'm going to say Nottingham Forest 0, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Then up next, the interesting one, Sunderland taking on Newcastle. There's going to be goals in this. It's going to be goals galore for me. I really feel. Obviously Sunderland will be up for this. Do you know what? It's going to be a draw. I'm going to say Sunderland 2, Newcastle 2. Then West Ham taking on a very, very, very informed, very good side, Aston Villa. I feel Aston Villa are going to get another win here. I'm going to say West Ham 1, Aston Villa 2. Then Brentford taking on a very, very good Leeds side. These past couple of weekends, they've picked up results. They've been scoring goals. I'm going to say Brentford 1, Leeds 1 for this one. I feel this one's going to be a bit tight. And then obviously the Monday night game, Man United taking on Bournemouth. Bournemouth have not really, well, obviously they held Chelsea to a 0-0 draw last weekend, but for this one, you know, Man United, they've got a bit of form behind them, especially being at Old Trafford. I feel Man United could get something here. I'm going to say Man United 2, Bournemouth 1. So there are my predictions for week 16 in the Premier League. Hit us up in the comments with your thoughts on that one there. So yeah guys, that's enough from me for now on this video. Hit us up in the comments, smash the like, get subscribing. Come on, if you know, you know, can't get my words out then. If you know, you know. Up Spurs, and I'll see you on the next video. Come on.